Dinner at the firelight. The fire crackles, shadows dance on the hut walls, bellies rumble. The group gathers, clutching roots, nuts, scraps of scavenged meat, and the occasional unfortunate grub. For generations they've gnawed raw, bitter food in silence. Tonight will be different. A root slips from someone's hand into the fire. They hiss, reaching to snatch it, but the heat is too fierce. They wait, the root blackens, smolders, smokes. Finally, curiosity outweighs caution. They grab it, blow furiously, and bite. Their eyes widen. The texture has changed. Softer, sweeter. The others lean forward, eager. Soon every root is in the fire, roasting like treasure. Civilization has found its first recipe. Burn it until it tastes better. The new experiment is bold. One member skewers a fat grub on a stick and holds it over the flames. The grub wriggles, hisses, then pops like an angry seed pod, spraying sizzling goo onto the fire. Everyone yelps. The cook frowns, shrugs, and eats anyway. A beat of silence, then enthusiastic nodding, wide eyes, a grin. The message is clear. Try it. It's amazing. Minutes later, grubs are skewered in batches. Some explode, some dribble, but all deliver smoky, nutty flavor. Civilization has invented both the kebab and the food fight. Not every experiment succeeds. One enthusiast throws nuts straight into the flame. They sit, wait, hungry eyes glowing brighter than the embers. Bang. The first nut explodes. Smoke and shards fly. The group screams and dives for cover. Then laughter. Peals of helpless laughter. They can't stop. Some foods need gentler heat. Civilization invents the first proverb. Don't put your face near the fire when nuts are roasting. One day they drag back the haunch of a small animal. Normally it would be torn raw, chewy and bloody. But tonight someone suggests the fire. They lay it on a flat rock near the flames. The fat sizzles, drips, hisses. The smell is intoxicating. Everyone's mouths water. They taste. The meat is tender, savory, far richer than before. And no one gets sick. Cooked meat is safe. The fire makes the taste better. It protects the group. They know one thing. The fire keeps their stomach safe. Another happy accident. A strip of meat hangs too close to the smoky part of the fire. Forgotten for hours, it dries, turns dark, smells incredible. They chew cautiously. It's chewy, salty, lasting. Days later, it's still edible. Eyes widen. This is new. They've invented smoking and preservation. Food can last beyond the day it's found. Hunger no longer rules every hour. Civilization breathes easier. Rain. The fire is small, sputtering. The group still wants warm food. Someone tosses a stone into the flames, then later yanks it out with a stick. The stone is blazing hot. They drop it into a hollow-filled log with water and roots. The water bubbles, hisses, steams. The roots soften in minutes. They taste delicious. And so, without knowing it, they've invented boiling. Not just roasted food now. Soups, stews, porridge. The camp smells like home. Of course they mess up. Roots left too long to burn turn into blackened rocks. Fish roasted too close to the flames vanish in smoke and ash. Someone tries roasting berries, creating the first jam disaster. But slowly, rules form. Roast roots until the skin cracks. Turn meat when it drips. Don't poke food too much or it falls in. The first recipes are not written but remembered in laughter, burns, and stomach aches. Something magical happens. Before fire, food was eaten in silence, each person hunched, guarding their share. Now everyone gathers at the flames. They wait together as food cooks. They share, laugh, mimic, play. One acts out a nut exploding, making the others roar. Another pretends to faint dramatically after eating a bitter root. Mealtime becomes more than survival, it becomes community. Civilization has discovered the dinner table. Patterns form. The best cook gets the honor of tending the fire. The youngest must collect sticks. No one eats until the food is pulled from the flames. Simple rules, but rules nonetheless. Cooking isn't just about food, it's about order. Order is the seed of civilization. Now curiosity blooms. They wrap roots in leaves before tossing them in the fire. The leaves burn, but the food steams inside, soft, moist, amazing. They bury hot coals under the ground with meat on top. Hours later, the first pit roast. They drop herbs, seeds, and odd leaves into boiling water. Some make soup taste richer, others make everyone spit it out dramatically. Bit by bit, flavor is born, cooking becomes art. Evenings are no longer just about warmth. They're about feasts, songs emerge, grunts and rhythms that echo the crackle of the fire. Shadows dance on the walls as people stomp, clap, laugh. The fire is the hearth, cooking is the heart. One day, seeds spill into a hot ash pit. Hours later, someone digs them up, curious. The seeds are crunchy, nutty, better than raw. Another time, paste of crushed seeds sticks to a hot rock. It hardens, browns, smells incredible. They break it apart and chew. It is flat, rough, simple. But it is bread. Civilization's first bakery is an accident, and everyone cheers. Something deeper forms. The best cooks are admired. Those who control fire and food gain respect. The group starts listening to them more, following their advice. Cooking has created not just flavor, but leadership, authority, and trust. Cooking unlocks new foods once thought impossible. Bitter plants become edible, tough roots soften, meat lasts longer. Suddenly, the world is bigger. The forest, the river, the plains, each is a pantry waiting to be discovered. Civilization is no longer just surviving, it's thriving. Cooking guide. Roasting, the classic. Skewer food on sticks. Hold near fire, not in it. Turn often, watch for popping bugs. Smoking. Hang strips of meat near smoky coals. Leave for hours or days. Chewy, salty, long-lasting. As well as the smoke, getting rid of all the pesky bugs. Boiling. Heat rocks and fire until glowing. Drop into water-filled pit or container. Add food, stir, enjoy soup. Pit roasting. Dig hole, line with hot coals, wrap food in leaves, bury. Wait hours, dig up, feast. Ash baking. Spill seeds or paste onto hot rock/ash. Let brown, harden. Crunch into history's first flatbread. With cooking, the world changes forever. Food is safer, tastier, and more abundant. Meals are no longer desperate scavenging, but joyful gatherings. Cooking births rules, rituals, laughter, leadership, even the first idea of home. Fire gave light, cooking gave culture. And so civilization takes another great step forward, on a very full stomach.